I think this might be the best comedy of all time for me. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's super bad, like according to my top 10 list, but nope. It's this one. Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Luke Ponto. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Hope you all enjoy your stay. Because, yup, this time around we're going to be looking at possibly now my favorite comedy film of all time. I just rewatched this film like about 30 minutes ago or so. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Oh boy. This one was, of course, written and directed by Edgar, Wright, and it stars a talented cast of people: Cera, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Anna Kendrick, Jason Schwartzman, Kieran, Culkin, Chris Evans, to name but a few. There is so many people in this movie, I can't even list them all. This movie tells the story of a young man named Scott Pilgrim, played here by Cera, and he's part of a rock band called Sex Bob-omb as the bassist. He meets the girl of his dreams named Ramona Flowers, played here by Mary Elizabeth Winstead. But in order for them to date, he has one task to complete: defeat her 7 evil exes. So again, like I said, I just rewatched this film like about 30 minutes ago. And this is actually my third time watching Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I absolutely love this film. It is funny. It's very action-packed. The action sequences are so well directed. Like, the absurd and bonkers action sequences are something that Edgar Wright is so good at, like with Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, Baby Driver, and The World's End, which are his previous four. Well, he previously directed Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz before he did this movie, and then he did The World's End and then Baby Driver. I don't know. The absurd action sequences in all 5 of these films are absolutely awesome. Like, they're so much fun, they're well directed, and it really makes you feel like you want to be part of the fight. Like, just, you're being the good guy while watching the fight, and you want to be able to, like, participate and actually be that character. Like, you want to be Scott Pilgrim in this movie, which I think is absolutely awesome. And this is actually a more romantic story out of all of Edgar Wright's films. I really think that when it comes to the romance in an Edgar Wright film, this is one I tend to gravitate towards because it is kind of a love story in a lot of ways. I mean, yeah, Baby Driver did also have a love story or love triangle to it, but I don't know. I really think that this film does it better, in my opinion. But I want to talk about Cera for a second because he is honestly really funny. I know it's a popular thing to hate on Cera, but I think between this and Superbad, this might be the best performance of his entire career. Like, he's extremely charismatic. He's funny. I mean, yeah, there are times when he's like the quiet guy, just like making some funny jokes. But believe me, he at least makes it funny. Like, he's not like the most annoying comedian that we could ever see, but at least he actually knows how to bring charisma to his character and also make us laugh like when we want to. He's not like Michael Bay, where it's like you have the characters like make a joke and then pause for a second, boom, the audience is laughing. No. Cera is nothing like that. He knows how to bring the comedy just right in, and I think he did an excellent job with this film. Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Ramona in this movie. Now, the name may normally sound familiar with a film like 10 Cloverfield Lane. Heck, and I even think that name is familiar with Birds of Prey. But just like for Cera, I really think that this is probably Winstead's best performance of her entire career, or maybe just her best performance right now, because she still has a lot more to go in her career. But this film, just like Cera's character, her character is charismatic, she's funny, and honestly, she can turn into a total badass in some of these scenes, just like Cera is in this movie, because he is the main fighter of the film. And the 7 Evil X group, I think, is frankly quite funny. But, yeah. I mean, the whole plot of this film is just absolutely original, and it's actually a good type of original. But a lot of people may say that Chris Evans is actually their favorite one of the evil exes, and I can honestly kind of agree with you there. Chris Evans in this movie plays as like an action movie star in this movie, which is commonly his type. Like now when you really think about it, with like films like Captain America. But with this film, this was like before he did Captain America. This movie came out all the way back in 2010. I think he was hilarious in this movie. Like, even though he doesn't have a lot of screen time, he is absolutely funny. Like when he's fighting Scott Pilgrim, and during that one scene, like where it's like a movie set, it's awesome. It's fun, and Chris Evans just punching Scott Pilgrim back and forth was absolutely funny. But I know this may seem like a really biased opinion, and it is kind of a unpopular opinion, but my favorite of the evil exes was actually Jason Schwartzman. That name sound familiar to you guys? Rushmore, Darjeeling Limited, Moonrise Kingdom, Grand Budapest Hotel? Anything like that? Anyone? I think all these actors are giving the best performances of their entire career. Kieran, Culkin, Anna Kendrick, Brie, Larson even. This movie has a stacked cast. But I really think the best part of this film honestly has to be Jason Schwartzman as Gideon Graves. The fight scenes that he had with Scott Pilgrim towards the end of this film were absolutely a blast. And they probably might even be my favorite fight scenes in the entire film. Like, they are just so much fun. Like, and plus, Jason Schwartzman honestly knows how to fight. And like when I was watching this film, and during the climax when you have Scott Pilgrim versus Gideon Graves, I really thought to myself that Jason Schwartzman honestly should be an action star, because he actually does know. Well, I know some of the choreographed stunts were not really his, but were not really done by him. I'm sure they were done by some other like professional stunt guy. But if he did do all of his own stunts, that is awesome. And that is really to be praised about this movie. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is absolutely one of my favorite films of all time. Rewatching it for a third time today was absolutely worth it. And I cannot wait to go back and revisit this film many more times in the future. I'm going to give Scott Pilgrim vs. the World its well-deserved A+. If you haven't seen Scott Pilgrim vs. the World at this point, what the heck are you doing? Go on Netflix, search up Scott Pilgrim, and give this a watch. I promise you guys, you will not regret it. It is absolutely worth a watch. But obviously, this is all just my opinion, though. What do you guys think of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World? Do you guys love it as much as I do? Do you not? Or here's my question. What is your favorite film directed by Edgar Wright? I would like to hear all those thoughts and then some, all down there in the comment section below. Let's talk about this movie further. If you guys are enjoying my content, you want to keep discussing movies with me, this channel might be the one for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Click on the bell icon and click on all to get notified of every single video I upload here on the channel. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up on your way out. I really would appreciate it. You guys are seriously the best. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and your continued support of the channel so far. Look out for more fun content hitting this channel very, very soon, including tomorrow. I'm going to be reviewing Fast 9. I'm going to be seeing that tonight in theaters, and I will get a review up for that tomorrow. So look forward to that, guys, very soon. Once again, thank you all for watching, and make sure to subscribe.